Hello friends and welcome to my channel. My name is Momo and I do DIYs, upcycles and sewing projects. I don't have a new video for you today. This is just a repost of an older video that I did. Somebody left a comment that they could not see the entire video because the sewing part was too fast. So I'm just reposting it in normal speed so you can see what I was doing. When I get some time, I will redo that whole tutorial. I know that there's still a lot of people who are making the scrub caps and I think it's very helpful if you can see all the steps. So I hope you find it useful. So please hit like and subscribe to my channel if you would like to see more content. Also, do you like my dress? Isn't it cute? It's the Target dress challenge and I'm posting that video soon. So please consider subscribing. For this project, you will need half a yard of cotton fabric for each scrub cap. Choose your prints carefully. It's better to choose prints that are multi-directional. We'll talk about dealing with unidirectional prints when we get into cutting. Start by cutting out your pattern pieces. I'm linking the pattern link below so you can download it. Just print it out on regular paper on your printer and cut out on the outlines. Remember that in this pattern, the seam allowance is included in the lines. For the body of the scrub cap, we are going to cut out one piece on the fold of this long shape. Since I'm making multiples, I'm stacking up my fabrics. I did cut out some seam allowance on the side in case I make mistakes. I trimmed it out later. Next, we are going to move on to the head piece. Again, I'm just stacking all the fabric pieces and I'm cutting it out. Since this is a multi-directional print, it doesn't matter which way I position the piece. Now I'm just going to pair the insides and the outsides of the scrub cap pieces together so that I have the pairs together when I go to my sewing machine. Before we start assembling the scrub cap pieces together on the sewing machine, be sure to mark and stitch the darts. These darts are placed right above the ears and they give the cap a nice shape around your head. Now we are ready to assemble the cap. For this, you're going to fold and mark the center point on the top piece and the side pieces. And you're going to start pinning from the center. You're going to match the center point of the side piece to the center point of the top piece and pin it together. And then you're going to use your fingers to pinch the two pieces of the fabric together and start placing pins until you go around the top part. Now we're going to stitch these pieces on the sewing machine and turn them around inside out. As you can see that the shape of the cap is coming along nicely. For each cap, you will make two pieces like this, one for the outside and one as the lining of the cap. Next, pin the outside and the lining together and stitch all around, except for leaving about a 3 to 4 inch gap wherever it's comfortable for you so you can turn it inside out. So you will start stitching from the middle, leaving a 3 inch gap. You will start going around and then all the way down to the straps, and then you will come back around and finish your stitching at the opening in the front. Before we turn the cap inside out, I'm using a pinking shears to cut around the edges. This is going to make sure that the curves sit nicely. You can just notch your stitches around the curve as well. That works equally well. Now I'm going to turn the cap the right side out, using my pen to push through and make the shape of these straps. Next, it's a good idea to press all the seams. And we're gonna go back to the sewing machine and do a top stitch all around. And this time, when we come to the gap, we're just going to tuck it inside, hold the two pieces of the fabric together, and just close that gap. The scrub cap is now ready, guys, and I think it looks wonderful. It's amazing. So one more feature that I would like to add at this point is adding some buttons on the side. So the person who wears it doesn't have to put the mask on their ear. They can put it on the button. This is an added feature for comfort, as doctors and nurses are wearing these masks and scrub caps all day long. For this, you can use regular buttons. I'm using these dog-shaped buttons that I found at Walmart for $1.50. Each pack has about 8 pieces in it, and I think those are sufficient. So I bought 2 packs, so I have 2 of each. Okay, so to mark the position of the button, I just tied one cap to my own head and I just marked where I would like the buttons to go. And that's about it. Our scrub cap is ready. If you choose to make this project, please tag me on Instagram. My hashtag is MamaMakes. I would love to see how you made it. Again, thank you for watching and I'll see you guys next time.